What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Comically Boston. My name's Big Cam. Today we are at episode 180. It's another beautiful Monday here in Massachusetts. Just kidding, it's kind of rainy and cruddy, so that's why I'm home making some videos and happy as can be to be doing it. Maybe building some Legos later. I got another surprise set that's going to be coming out soon. And it might take me a while to build because it's kind of difficult, but it's going to be worth it by the end. But today's video, we have the Thunderbolts trailer. So let's get right into this Thunderbolts trailer. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to show you this or let you hear the audio, but I can at least explain what's going on and try and break it down for you. So it starts out that Alexei here is at his own apartment. Yelena's knocking on the door and he thinks it's a DoorDash person, and it's kind of hilarious. He's like, I said leave it at the door. Your insubordination will be reported to DoorDash HQ. Then he cleans up the place a little bit and Yelena comes in, and then Yelena's like, listen, I've thought I would be happy if I dove into work, but there's just a bottomless pit. I can't salvage it, you know? Like, the poor girl's going through a lot, and, you know, you don't blame her. You really can't. And she's like, do you feel fulfilled? And he goes, so full, so filled. But in his Russian accent, so full, so filled, you know? I am your papa, you know? Like, I'm so excited to see David Harbour back in this movie. And I wasn't excited for Thunderbolts really at all, but like, you know, Bucky's back in it, Johnny Mayonnaise, what is his name, Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, he's back as John Walker, I believe is his character's name. Yelena's very much so like Black Widow if she was just a straight up assassin, and it looks like they're going to show us that. Natasha Romanoff, friggin' Scarlett Johansson, never really got that opportunity, so that's kind of cool. It looks like they're all sanctioned on a mission to capture or bring in a person called Bob, which, if for us comics people, think that's going to be Sentry, played by the guy that played Bob, I believe, in Top Gun Maverick. And Sentry's a very interesting character, like as strong as Superman, but has like this split personality where he can let the darkness take over him or something like that. I'm not too versed on Sentry, but it looks like they send John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster's got a new outfit, Yelena, and they're all sent to get Bob. And so that's how they're gonna eventually team up. But either way, just so far, like the way that Ghost looks, the way that Taskmaster looks, U.S. Agent, Bob, Yelena, I don't know, I'm pretty in so far. Obviously Bucky's still gonna be in there. He's at like in like a suit with his long hair's back. He's with what's her name, his arms in a dishwasher. He's with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who plays Contessa Allegra de Fontaine, an actor with a lot of names, and her character has a lot of names, very fitting. But it looks like there's an explosion in a building. Red Guardian's gonna be there. Yelena's just stepping off a building. They're driving a truck. I don't know, man. This looks like it's gonna be pretty good. It looks like very, very grounded. You know, it doesn't look like a whole lot of CGI going on. They walk into a building that kinda looks like maybe Contessa bought Avengers Tower, and she's bringing the Thunderbolts there. We still don't know what the asterisk at the end of the Thunderbolts means. I'm betting that it might mean Avengers, Dark Avengers, you know, maybe something like that. It's just fitting that Captain America Brave New World comes out before this and then Thunderbolts comes out after. But we still don't really call Ross Thunderbolt Ross, you know what I mean? And I just find it that funny that this team up here in Thunderbolts is driving through the middle of nowhere in like a desert in a minivan. And, you know, just coming off of Deadpool and Wolverine, there was just another team of ragtag people that probably shouldn't have been together driving through a desert in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know if it's the same location, if you know what I mean, but May 2025, we should have quite a few answers there for Thunderbolts, and I'm excited for that, honestly. But just the other bits of news today, and I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear that audio verbal description of the Thunderbolts, but you know, I don't think I could show you it without getting copyright again. The last time it didn't go over so well. But Knives Out 3, in other news entirely, Knives Out 3, titled Wake Up Dead Man, is now wrapped filming. So the cast in that, now I don't have it written down, but the cast is deep, and the only one off the top of my head that I can promise you that's going to be in it is Mila Kunis. I think I saw her name. Daniel Craig, obviously, because he's like the detective. But yeah, really excited for that. I liked the first Knives Out, and then I liked Glass Onion even more, just having a bunch of great actors together, murder mystery type stuff. It just, you know, they don't make those all the time, those murder mysteries like that, and I'm super happy when they're good like that. Coming up here in September next month, the Transformers 1 is going to be in cinemas. This picture says October, but I thought that was September like 10th or something release. But Transformers 1 with Chris Hemsworth voicing Optimus and Brian Tyree Henry voicing Megatron, and they're like boys at first. I just saw a new trailer for this when I was at the theaters recently seeing Alien Romulus, and it felt like a very weird trailer to be playing before Alien Romulus, but still, it looks, you know, animation style looks good. It looks more like a Saturday morning cartoon than it does a Transformers movie, but maybe I'm just too used to Michael Bay. But it does look pretty damn good. I also have some concept art here from Deadpool and Wolverine that just cracked me up, that actually in the concept art they did have Ben Affleck's Daredevil. They also had Ghost Rider in there, and they also had Elektra riding a Deadpool Rex, which is just awesome. I wonder if they didn't do it because there was a T-Rex Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse. Interesting little details there. There was also a new trailer for Kraven the Hunter last week, and I don't know if you guys are excited for this one. I don't know, I'm optimistic but also kind of scared because Kraven the Hunter was supposed to be out last October and now isn't coming out till after Venom 3 in this December, and it's rated R, which I'm gonna go see, but like, does this really shout Christmas movie? No, I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. His father's supposed to be Kurt Russell? No, Russell Crowe, and Russell Crowe is one of my favorites, but Aaron Taylor Johnson, you know, he's great. He looks jacked, you know, so rated R, Sony movie, maybe I got some hopes, but it's still Sony, so it makes me like question it. But we have two new posters here, one with Kraven and his, you know, he's got blood splattered on his face. It says villains aren't born, they're made. Ooh, so maybe this is just a straight up villain story, right? Not even like a anti-hero type vibe. Next poster says the same thing. It's got K and then an opposite K on the other side. You can see 3 little teeth on around his neck, yellow eyes. Villains aren't born, they're made. He's sitting on a throne with like antlers. I don't know. I do like the comic book accurate like mame like vest that he wears. But in that trailer, we got our first look at the live action Rhino. I don't know if I like this or not. I mean, Paul Giamatti's wasn't much better, but I don't know. That doesn't look that great to me. And then we got a new poster for the Penguin series, and it just is this Penguin series coming out on an HBO original Penguin series from Matt Reeves, the director of The Batman. The Academy Award nominee Colin Farrell playing the Penguin. That show looks awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to be breaking that down on the channel in September. Stay tuned for that. And then just recently the Olympics wrapped up. So shout out to Team USA for taking some golds. And just in other news, they were in Paris. Lois and Clark Kent were in Paris recently. Just kidding. I mean, Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet were in Paris recently. I'd just love to see them hanging out, and they do look so very Clark and Lois. I can't wait for Superman next year. But I just saw David Cornsweet recently in Twisters, and he plays such a dick in that, and it's so funny to see him in that type of role versus now he's going to be Superman. But Rachel Brosnahan has his Lois Lane. I'm so excited for her, and she does comedy and stuff with the Marvelous Miss Maisel, so she's going to be funny, but also serious and also gorgeous. So like, I don't know, I think this is going to be a very, very good movie and a great way for DC, James Gunn's DC, to start and head in that direction, you know what I mean? But comment below your thoughts on all these things. Are you excited for the Thunderbolts? What do you think of that Transformers 1? Are you going to be seeing Kraven in December? The Penguin TV show, are you going to watch? in the Superman next year in 2025. Are you going to be in buying seats first night? I know I will be. But comment below your thoughts on all these things, or message me on my other social medias. Links down in the description below. And if you want to support the channel more, the best way to do that is smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button below, watching all these videos all the way through, clicking on another video after. I really appreciate y'all. My name is Big Cam, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.